I made this beat. This is an EDM song, electronic.
There, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how to have a self-growth plan. A self-growth plan enables you to enhance your skills in various aspects of life, depending on where you want to grow, depending on which aspect you want to develop. For instance, if you want to be a better painter, you need to read books on painting. If you want to be a better entrepreneur, you need to read books on entrepreneurship. If you want to read books on how to relate well with others, you need to read books on social skills. So whatever aspect of life you want to develop in, you need to read books on such top subjects. So one way to develop yourself is to read books. Go to your nearest bookstore and select a great book to read. You could also conduct research on a specific book that you would like to read by reading its summary online or even at the back of the book. That will give you a synopsis of what the book is about. And then that way you'll be able to decide you'll be able to decide whether you should buy that book or not. Yeah. For instance, I'd like to become a better entrepreneur. So I read books on entrepreneurship, economics, finance, personal finance, real estate, stocks, and so on. I urge you to invest in real estate and stocks. Investing in real estate will enable you to become financially free. Furthermore, investing in real estate would increase your net worth, and it will also generate passive income monthly if you do it the right way. Step 1, do not buy real estate that produces a negative cash flow within the first month after you purchase it, because that means that is not a great property to own. When you buy real estate, it has to produce profits on the very first month that you own it. The very first month that you own real estate, it has to generate more income than expenses. Yeah. John C. Maxwell talks about self-growth plans. Individuals need self-growth plans that are tailored to their needs to help them to develop in life. Listen to audiobooks, read articles, read books on topics that you want to develop in. If you want to be a better marketer, read books on marketing. Listen to audiobooks on marketing and read articles that are written by journalists or people who have some sense. Read articles that are written by experts on the topic that you want to develop in. Moreover, garner books and place them in your collection to create your own library. And be careful about lending books, because when you lend your belongings, people will not treat them the same way that you do. So I never lend people my books. I'd rather buy you your own book, because I know no one is going to treat my book the way that I'm going to treat it. So my personal library is for myself. I'd rather buy you a copy of the book that I'm reading for you, so that we both own 2 copies of that book instead of lending you my book. Yeah. So figure out what you want to do in life and tailor make the and figure out which areas you want to develop in life, and develop a self-growth plan for yourself. That way you will develop skills in life instead of wasting your time with girls, going to clubs. You could use your time to develop yourself, because you are your most important possession. You are the most. So develop yourself. You understand? Instead of wasting time, there is a place for social activities. There is a place for sports. There is a time for exercising. There is a time for going to school. But there's also a time to work on yourself and to work on your own skills, knowledge, and wisdom. And working on yourself means that you create a self-growth plan for yourself, and then you implement it daily. A self-growth plan is only powerful if you work on it daily. Today Matters. John C. Maxwell has a book entitled Today Matters. The synopsis of that book is that we mustn't waste any day. We should be productive daily in order to maximize our potential and achieve great things. That is why today matters. Do not waste today. Figure out what you can do with this day to help you to realize your dreams in the future. Dreams are not realized in the future. Dreams are realized every day when you work on them. So keep on working on your goals every day, because that brings you closer. When you work on your goals today, that is like planting a seed that you will reap tomorrow. When you read today, you are planting seeds of knowledge that you will reap tomorrow. So that is why I encourage you to keep on reading. Some people say that reading is an activity that won't benefit them because they say that books are not practical in today's society. That is false. If books aren't practical for you, it is because you are not implementing the knowledge in those books. You're just reading them and then putting those books on the shelves instead of practicing what is outlined in those books. Before you practice what is outlined in a book, first ensure that what the author is talking about is accurate and beneficial for you before you start implementing it. Yeah, so read daily. That will enhance your thinking. Reading is part of my self-growth plan. Reading is part of my self-growth plan. And I urge you to read as well. If you want to become a music producer, your self-growth plan will also include making beats, learning how to mix and master beats and vocals and complete songs, learning how to be a studio engineer by watching YouTube tutorials. You could also use YouTube tutorials and other video and audio tutorials to help you to enhance your skills in whatever area of life you want to grow in. That is how you will improve your skills and become an expert in your field. And then people from your industry will notice that you are different from the others because you work on yourself. Instead of chasing girls, work on yourself. Then they will chase you. You understand? When you work on your dreams, instead of chasing people, you will find that people chase you at the end. And some of them, you don't even want them to chase you. So yeah, that is my opinion. That is my perspective on developing as a person. Read John C. Maxwell's book, Thinking for a Change. Then create a self-growth plan for yourself. Read the part in the book where he talks about self-growth plans and how to create one specifically for you. And then create a self-growth plan for yourself. That includes reading books, listening to audiobooks, and reading articles on the subject that you want to grow, that you want to develop in. Do not read books on subjects that you have no desire to develop in. However, once in a while you can read a book that is not based on a field that you want to develop in, because maybe they might have some valuable knowledge in there, like a page or so of useful information for you. So once in a while you can break your routine and read a book that isn't based on the subject that you want to develop in. Like if you want to become a better entrepreneur, reading a book on swimming won't help you. But you may, once in a while, let's say once, if you read 12 books a year, you could read one book on swimming and the other 11 books on entrepreneurship, and that is how you become a better entrepreneur and improve your swimming skills. But focus on your priorities more. Use 80% of your time to focus on your priorities in order to generate 80% of your rewards and finances and money.
I made this beat. This is an EDM song, electronic